Hey, good afternoon, Gravel Guru fans. It is a gorgeous May day here in Emporia, Kansas. Right now, just hanging out in the driveway, waiting for Neil to show up. And we're gonna head on a little sub 24-hour bike packing trip up to Redding Lake. Look who it is. Okay, Neil, what are we doing today?
Riding bikes up to Redding Lake, camping out for the night. Got a Van Negra bag here with some goodies inside of it, along with my sleeping pad. And then in back, I got again a Van Negra bag, and inside of there is my tent, sleeping bag, and then on the back my orange mud pack, and it's loaded down also with a lot of goodies.
Those are nice Panda Powers. 4 miles in, Neil.
I don't know what it is about every time Matt and I go bike packing, but the wind wants to knock us off our bikes. Gotta love Kansas. Matt, did you see this?
Yeah, Neil.
Turn the fans on.
They did turn the fans on today.
We're at the lake by Redding.
What's it been like getting here today?
Windy, man. Every time I ride bikes with you, it's windy.
Every time we go bike packing, it's windy. How far are we in? What did it take to get out here?
We are 17 miles in, and it took almost an hour and a half.
Okay, Gravel Guru fans, Neil and I out here at Lyon State Fishin Lake. I believe he's Instagramming right now, because is it really bike packing, Neil, if you're not Instagramming it?
Absolutely not, Matt.
So anyways, out here at the lake, found us a glorious camp spot. We're about 45 minutes to an hour away from sunset, but just got the tent set up. I'm using just kind of a budget Alps mountaineering tent. Great sleeping bag. I've got a Climate sleeping pad inside there. Right here I've got my Big Agnes tent. It's my first time actually getting this one out. My old tent decided that it was no longer going to be able to keep water on the outside of the tent when it rained. So I decided to get myself a new one. So I got this Big Agnes. Inside I also am sleeping on a Climate sleeping pad and also a very cheap Amazon pillow, but I'll tell you, for the less than $5 that I spent on it, it is a fantastic thing to have. And I've got a relatively inexpensive also sleeping bag for tonight, which, to be honest with you, as beautiful it is right now, I don't even know if I'll be using. We got supper on right now, boiling a little bit of water. It takes just over a cup and a half to make this meal tonight. So got to boil a little bit, dump it in the bag, shake it up, and wait 10 minutes and have some beef stroganoff for supper out here. Just about ready to put it in the bag. Okay, got my beef stroganoff here. I got my boiling water. So what I'm gonna do, this is just the MSR Pocket Rocket stove right here. Comes in this little plastic container. Just gonna shut that off now that that's boiling. Pro tip, I use a bandana or a sock or something, because these enamel cups get super hot. Just gonna dump it in here. Get it all in. Then these have the Ziploc in them, the liner. Make sure you get it good and sealed up. And then what I like to do is just kind of move them around, shake them up a little bit, just to make sure you get everything that might be down in the corners all broken free. And now it just sits for 10 minutes and it's ready to eat.
Getting a little bit of firewood ready to go so that we can hopefully have a little fire to enjoy the night and hang out and watch the sunset, which is going to be just fantastic here in about 30 minutes.
Okay, it's been a little bit over 10 minutes here. Have my Mountain House beef stroganoff. Gonna open it for the first time. It didn't explode in my face. Here we go, moment of truth.
Gotta realize it did just rain out here a few days ago.
Where there's smoke.
Oh, there's flames.
Hey guys, again, just an absolutely gorgeous evening out here. Neil's still working on this fire, getting it going good, but absolutely just amazing out here at the lake tonight. Flint Hills, Lyon State Fishin Lake, something like that, just outside Redding. Neil, thoughts for the evening?
Oh man, it's beautiful out here. Baby in the fire, but keeping it small intentionally. We don't want to start a big fire, but I'll tell you what, I don't think we could have got a better night than what we got, Matt, to do this.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Absolutely gorgeous night. Thanks for everybody for watching. We'll be back on in the morning. You might see some shots of the fire this evening, but really just gonna put on some layers out here. It's cooling off just a tiny bit, but perfect evening so far. But gonna enjoy the fire. We'll see everybody in the morning. Hey, good morning, Gravel Group followers. It is just about 7 a.m. We've been up about 6:15. And let me tell you, last night was windy in the tent. Right about maybe a half hour after we went to the tent, got out around the fire. It was about maybe a half hour after we came in the tents from leaving the fire last night. It got windy and just kind of howled and gusted all night. Now just trying to get a little acclimated to the temperature, about 50 degrees this morning, putting on about everything we brought with us to ride back to town. We should have a pretty solid tailwind though.
I'm getting my stuff packed up and getting ready to roll.
Do you mean sail with the tailwind back to Emporia?
Yeah, I mean sail. It's gonna be fast, which will probably actually be really nice considering the breeze is adding a little bit of a briskness this morning to it.
Take that as a win. Rolled up first time. Absolutely the worst part of bike packing is rolling up the sleeping mat the next morning. What took me so long was building up the energy and motivation to want to roll this up this morning. Also, huge shout out to Josh Orange Mud Buff keeping my ears warm this morning. How about you, Neil?
I got
yeah?
my Orange
Yeah?
Mud dirt unit hoodie keeping me warm.
Fair enough. What's your overall thought on your first night in the new tent?
It was beautiful. It was actually wonderful. Lots of space. Actually had way more space than I anticipated. Looking forward to night number 2, which won't be tomorrow night.
Neil, we're all packed up, ready to head back to town. Initial thoughts of your night out?
I had a blast. It's a little bit brisk this morning, given my awesome attire that I've got going on, but I'd rather stay warm than be cold right now. I hate being cold, man.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of being cold, especially out on the bike. Also, you know, it's brisk, but now that I've been up packing up my stuff, I've gotten a little bit warmer, so.
Yeah, warmed up a little bit.
But on the bright side, you see the water coming in here off the lake? Like, we're gonna have like a 20-mile-an-hour tailwind all the way back into Emporia.
I don't think that's acceptable for us on a bikepacking trip, man.
No, but remember we had 20-mile-an-hour headwind on the way in yesterday.
I understand, but we always have headwind on a bikepacking.
It is not bikepacking with Neil and Matt without a headwind. So stay tuned, we're gonna ride into town. Thanks for coming along on this trip with us.
Almost home, Matt.
Yeah.
Almost home.
Okay, Neil, we made it back to town from our overnight trip. What did you think?
I had a good time. I mean, definitely not ready to go on like Tour Divide next week, but maybe in 2 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely not ready for Tour Divide right now. Feeling it a little bit this morning, but just a good time. It shows what you can with one night get out. We were gone about 14 hours total, about 15 to 20 miles each way, but just a great time hanging out.
Absolutely.
Hey, thanks for following along. Hey, thanks everybody for following along on this trip with Neil and I, going nowhere up to Redding Lake, having a great time. All we wanted to do was show how much fun you can have right in your backyard in your local community. If you like this, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment for more content.